Every one of us is tasked with bringing the world to perfection. This week's Parashah reveals a secret to help us do just that. Parashah Vayakhel opens as follows. Moshe then assembled the whole community of Israel and said to them, "These are the things that Hashem has commanded you to do." Rashi wonders, exactly when did this Parsha take place? He answers, on the 7th of Sivan, Moshe went up onto the mountain. On the 17th of Tammuz, the tablets were broken. On the 18th, he burned the golden calf. On the 19th, he went up for 40 days and pleaded for mercy. On the 1st of Elul, he went up to receive the second tablets and was there 40 days. On the 10th of Tishrei, Hashem restored his goodwill with the Jewish people, gladly and wholeheartedly saying to Moshe, "I have forgiven as you asked," and gave him the second tablets. This week's Parsha, according to Rashi, happens Macharat Yom HaKippurim, the day after Yom Kippur. Why the day after? Why not gather the people the very same day Moshe gets the second tablets? Why not a couple of days later? Surely everyone could have used a little bit of time to unwind. What is so important about Macharat, the next day? Last May, 7 months after October 7th, I went on a solidarity mission to Israel with about 20 others from Beth Emeth. So many of the experiences we had those weeks still remain deep inside of me. But one thing we heard feels right out of this idea. Speaking with the CEO of the World Zionist Organization, we heard that 7 months after October 7th, Israel was still living on October 7th. The calendar had not yet changed. They had not yet reached Macharat, the day after. Chaverim, my friends, now 17 months after October 7th, we still haven't reached our Macharat. We maybe feel like the calendar is getting ready to flip. We maybe feel like the sun is about to set on October 7th and usher in a new day. But at least for me, we're not there yet. So how do we, as a people, get there? What does Macharat look like? Well, I think the opening lines of the Parsha answers that question, but you need to read it in a slightly different order. These are the things that Hashem commanded you to do. The Torah is telling us this is what you have to do to reach Macharat. And what is it we have to do? Then go back to the beginning of the Parsha. Moshe then assembled the whole community of Israel. Unity. That's the key to Macharat. We can't get there alone. We can't turn the calendar one person at a time. We have to come together. We have to be assembled as a community after dealing with the fallout of a national tragedy, whether that be October 7th or the golden calf. And only then can we flip the calendar together and get to Macharat. So what does Macharat look like? What does the day after feel like? Well, read one more line in the Parsha and we get the answer. On 6 days, work may be done, but on the 7th day, you shall have a Shabbat of rest. Shabbat. That's what Macharat looks like. Shabbat is the model of what the day after feels like. And we're blessed that Shabbat comes every week, whether you have personally flipped your calendar or not. No matter what day your personal calendar is on, don't let this Shabbat pass you by. Don't let any Shabbat pass you by. Embrace it, feel it, and use that feeling to help unify the entire community of Israel, like Moshe did at the foot of Sinai. That's one thing we can learn from this week's Parsha. How will you step up this week to bring the world a little closer to perfection? Shabbat Shalom and Am Yisroel Chai.